Welcome to Mora FC. It is what it is. Let me make this very simple and easy for you. There's a way of sewing this one. If you sew it wrongly, there's going to be some bulky inside. The pocket is not going to lay flat. So I'm going to give you the full details from A to Z. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. Gonna give you all the tips, the tricks that you need in achieving this beautiful pocket. Like I said, there's a way of stitching it together. If you stitch wrongly, there's going to be some bulky inside. So I'm going to give you the step by step where to start and where not to start to break it down, so without wasting much time. So let's get started. These are the small pieces that I'm using, small fabric pieces I'm using. I'm going to give you the measurements, so don't worry about it. So I'm working with 3 inches, 3 inches by 2 inches. You can see this is 3 inches, as you can see it, and I have 2 inches over here. So that's how you're going to cut the pattern. All the patterns are not the same. All the fabric are not the same. There are different measurements inside, so I'm going to arrange it for you to see it. They are not the same. If you jump a step, you miss something great. So all these small ones have the same measurement, 3 inches by 2 inches. And this have a different measurement, and this also have a different measurement. This have 5 inches by 2 inches. The gold and the black, this one also have the same thing, and this ash color also have 5 inches by 2.5 inches. So the ash fabric, the measurements are the same. The measurements are the same. So these are the measurements that we are using. And this small pieces also have their measurement are the same. I cut everything 2. All the measurement, I cut it 2. We have the gold 2, the black 2, the wine 2, the white 2, the ash 2, everything 2. So we have 6. You can decide to add different colors if you want, but I'm working with these colors. You can choose the colors that you want. So let's go and sew it together, but you have to arrange it. This is how it should be. You need to arrange to know what you're doing, so that when you get to the sewing board on your machine, you know exactly where to start. So this is how it's going to be. Have you seen where the ash is a bit? So the ash will come to this side, and the ash will also go to this side. Do you understand? Obviously, the way I've arranged it, this is how you should arrange it when sewing it. Do you understand? This is how you should arrange it. Just look it carefully. This is how you're going to arrange it. The ash, one have to be down and one have to be up. So without wasting much time here, so let's go and sew it together step by step. Like I said, there's a way where to start. You can't just start anywhere. Do you understand? You can't just start anywhere, otherwise you're gonna get it wrong. So let me make it simple and easy for you guys. So when we are going to the sewing machine, gonna take our time, then we do it. What IFC, it is what it is. I'm just letting you know the measurement, nothing is changing, still using the same measurement. So let's go and do that together, together. So we are here we take the black and the gold first. That's a long one in the middle, the long one. This one is the middle one. This is a long one in the middle, so you just have to join that one first. Remember our arrangement. This is how it should be. Have you seen how I've arranged it? The ash color, one have to be down and one have to be up. Just arranging it to know. So this one will go the next. I will join this one. My sewing machine trying to disturb me right now, but I will not mind until I finish what I'm doing. So you pick up your color. You make sure that you don't put one color at the same spot. Do you understand? You just have to blend all the colors in. So I'm going to join this one also. I just look for my steps. Just look the way I'm just joining things together. Do you understand? Otherwise, you're going to get some bucket inside. So we are finished with this part. After that, I'm going to join this one. Joining this one, the seam, it shouldn't have to be the same. You need to shape it, push it. You need to push it and open the center seam. You know, the joining that we did, you need to open it. Make sure you open it. Have you seen the way we started it? You're gonna start with the middle one, you join the middle, and after that you start joining the pieces together. When I finish here, I can see that here this part, the seam was not open, so I need to, you know, recut that part and open it. That's how it should be. You need to open it. This small fabric, these small pieces, you can decide to put, I advise you to put fusing on it, soft fusing on it to hold it down. You can see they are not matching the same line. That's how it should be. So we have this one like this. Now it's time to join the ash color. To join it, like I said, I advise you to put fusing on it before you start sewing. If you want a perfect job, do you understand? If you want a perfect job, please put fusing on these small pieces fabric before you start joining them together. And when you get to where we have joined, you need to open the seam. You need to open it. Don't just sew on top and just go. Now we are finished with one part and left with the other part. The other part we have done with the left, it's left to the right, or maybe we have done with the top and left to the bottom. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, tell a friend about Mora AFC. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, you know, so much thing is going on. We motivate, you know. Somebody can put a picture, then please tell me, can I get the measurement of this person? And somebody will give you the measurement of this person. You know, just everything is going out there. I'm telling you. Mora AFC is way. So make sure you follow me on Facebook. So we have it. This one done also. It's time to join this one also. I only sew 1/4 of an inch at that spot. And make sure all the joining that we did, you open the seam. Don't sew it throughout, just open the seam. So we have this one. It's time to put on the ash. I'm going to sew 1/4 of an inch. Don't rush, take your time. Like I said, if you want it to look beautiful and nice, professionally done, these small pieces, this small fabric, put fusing on it, you know, very soft one to hold it down for you. You need to put fuse on it to hold it down. So we are done with this one. Obviously we have not joined the middle yet. No, don't join it yet. Let's go to the iron board and we iron it first before we come to that part. So this is what we have here. The reason why I said when you get to the seam where we have joined it, you need to open the seam. It's because of here. You need to open it. Have you seen where I'm ironing it? I open it. You need to open it when ironing it. Otherwise, they're going to be a bulky inside. You're going to see some bulky inside there if you don't open the seam when joining them together. So after joining it, after ironing it, you just have to iron everything. We have this and we have that. You fold into two. It's important you fold into two. You fold this one also into two. This is the pocket I'm using. I'm gonna use 6 inches. The length is 6 inches. By 5, 4.5. Six inches by 4.5 inches. You can make it 5 inches. Basically pocket doesn't have actual size. It depends on the design that you are doing. Exactly. But you can make it big also. Making it big, it depends where you're going to place the pocket also. Do you understand? So you just have to look the favorite measurement that you want, then you just use it. Here you just have to give it a curve. If you have any circle, every round shape, you can just put it there and make a curve, or you can just use your hand and sketch that part, or you can just use your scissor and cut your square. If you know how to do that, just do it very fast. If you don't have, just get around something, then you just have to design that part and you just work it out. So these are our pocket. This one is going to be in the middle. Obviously we have not done with that. So you're going to measure here. Whatever you get, you add like 2 inches to it. Then you're going to fold the bias form. It's like how you're going to pop a neck. That's how you're going to fold it. I was just looking which one is bigger for me, because I've already used that part to do a design, so I'll just cut it straight. But when you're cutting it, it's not a straight. You just have to fold. You can see it's elastic. You just have to fold in the bias form. So now that we are going to join this one onto it, you can see the center line. We have the center line here, and the seam also have to be our center line. Just have to place it and stitch. So let me do that. For that, let me do that and come back. For that, I will do that and come back. You can see I've joined that part. So now we are going to open the seam. You open it, you just have to iron it. That's why I said if you miss a step, you're gonna miss something great. There are step by step how to to achieve this. So you can't just show it anyhow and just like that and just go your way. Otherwise, they're going to be a bulky in the middle, which it shouldn't have to be. So it have to lay flat. Give me a thumbs up, Charlie. Give me a thumbs up, comment, like, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Morai FC. So as you can see that all the seam, the joining have been open. So it's time to put our pocket on inside. So you need to blend it. Look at the way I'm going to place it. Don't place it this way, otherwise it's going to be straight. If you want it to straight, you can place it, but if you don't want it straight, you can just blend it in like this. Have you seen the way? Just look at the way I did it. That's how you're supposed to place it. But if you want it to lay straight, you can just put it straight, then you are gone. It's another design. If you do that, it doesn't mean that you have gotten it wrong. No. So when you curve it this way, it's also another design. So there are two ways how you can achieve this pocket. It's either you let it lay straight, then you work it out, or maybe you curve it so that there'll be a curve, like it's not straight. Do you understand? It is what it is. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment. Morai FC, it is what it is. So after that, I just have to close this part. I've seen it lay flat. So beautiful. It is what it is. Have you seen that it's laid flat? So if you don't join it well, it's not going to lay flat. You're going to put your hands on it, you're going to feel that there's some bulky at that part and there's some bulky also at that part. Put your hemming gum or the tip there, then close that part up. You can see how beautiful we have our pocket. Morai FC, it is what it is. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Thread, our new app. Follow me on there. Everywhere is Morai FC. So you can feel how it is. So it's time for us to pop the mouth of it. That's how to start it. Do you understand? So, and I'm just looking if my phone is recording. So this is how you should do. Don't start exactly at the tip of it. You can make it longer. Make it longer. Just look, it's long. Then I'm going to pull it back like this. Have you seen it? Let me do that again for you to see. Have you seen? Then you pull it back like this. Then we stitch 1/4 inch. It can be, you can sew 1/2 inch if you want. Just so when you get to here where the circle, the round is, you just have to take your time. I advise you don't press your machine foot. Just use your hand when you get to, all the time when you get to where there's a circle. You just use your hand to rotate it to get a perfect job. Always. Right now, I wasn't pressing my machine foot, my sewing foot. It's only this part that I step on my machine foot to go fast because they are straight. So that's a tip. Always, when you get to where there's a circle, there's a round, just have to use your hand to rotate. You don't step on the machine foot, otherwise you're not going to get a perfect curve. You feeling it? We are going to make a notch only on the black fabric, not on the actual pocket itself. Only you make a notches on the bias that we did, not on the pocket. And there's something also here that, let me show it to you. When we are folding here, don't fold it straight. Don't fold it straight. It's not going to look beautiful. You need to blend that part in. Blend it a little bit. There's a curve over there. Then you fold it so that it will go inside. You can see how it looks like. This is how it's supposed to be. So don't fold it straight. You're feeling it? Then you iron it. The pocket need to lay flat. Give me a thumbs up, comment, like, share. You're commenting, you're liking it, you're sharing it. It's all motivating me. And great love goes to those who have been sharing my videos, who have been telling people about Moral FC, who have been giving me a thumbs up, liking it. You guys are one that is pushing me to to keep on teaching you more, to keep on helping you, because I see it. Do you understand? I see what you are doing. If I don't see it, that is different, but I see what you're doing. You give me a thumbs up. So here you need to fold it the way I thought you should, the way I said you should, at the tip of it. So your comments, your thumbs up, your sharing, I see all of that. When you share, I see. When you comment, I see all of that. So you need to trim little part away from this part. It's too big. Make sure that you don't go deeper. Because we are going to do a stitching. So you need the stitching have to hold that part. Do you understand? So great love to those who have been pushing me to keep on teaching you, to explain it, to break it down for you guys. Great love to you all. Moral FC, it is what it is. So you can see how beautiful you have achieved the pocket. Very, very simple and easy. So when you go and place it on your top, just have to stick just around the corner, take your time to get the perfect work down. Don't rush, I beg you. I beg, make you no rush. Make you take your time, small. You stitch around that corner to get it perfect. If you want, you can top stitch on it. Thank you.